Alrighty, what's going on, people? Um, haven't posted in a long time. I had gone to Philadelphia for a couple of days, and not much has really changed there. Um, all I'll say is I went there for see my family. Haven't seen them in a long time. Finally saw my dad after 3 years. Saw my mom after 2. Saw the girlfriend after 3 years. The cat they had in there got a lot bigger. I didn't really bother seeing anybody else. I didn't tell them I was there, but word spreads like wildfire. I credit my girlfriend for helping my relationship with my parents get a little better. Anyway, I went there for a day. Actually, like almost a week. And I'm back in Florida once again. And I feel good to know that if anything happens, I always have a place to come back home to. But I don't like to live off anybody. I like to work for what I feel I need to get for myself. But I come back, and by the way, I can add 2 states to everywhere I've been to. North Carolina, South Carolina, that's on my list now. Not really a big deal. But I was coming back. I worked for like a day, and on my way back, I was I was I was basically working for this dude. It was really cheap. He put me to work a little too much, and he paid me like $100. When I know for a fact the work I could have been doing for somebody else, they would have paid me a lot more. It ain't about the money all the time, but he was real annoying and very cheap. Because I saw that I had a job. So there was a job that contacted me the next day, like 5 in the morning, to work at 8:30 for $160 for 8 hours. And sometimes it's not always 8 hours, but I missed that job, and I wasn't really intending on coming back to this dude. But I missed both jobs for oversleeping because I was having a little too fun when I got off of work. My own fault. But later in the afternoon that day, I woke up. I had some really sharp pains in my abdomen area, my right side in particular. It was going on for 2 hours. I didn't know when it was going to stop, and it just kept persisting and persisting. And I was throwing up. I felt really sick, and eventually I drove myself to the hospital, and they wanted to see what was going on with me. They ran some tests, and they told me that I had a kidney stone, and the drugs they gave me didn't help. It didn't really, the pain didn't go away till I woke up the next morning. I was so scared that it would spread to my back that um I had to cancel the job that I had lined up that day. I had a job that was going to pay 160 for 8 hours. I had to cancel it because I was so scared of my back having pain, because I would have been stranded there. Like I would have been stuck there if I couldn't drive, because I don't know how long that would have lasted. And when you don't finish the whole workday, they don't have to pay you. So that really sucked a lot. But I wound up getting through that. And you know, I got to take better care of myself. But it's funny, I'm hearing all these stories of healthcare, and like I just left the hospital, and I heard they arrested this dude for killing a CEO of a health insurance company, and they're deeming him a hero, which is pretty ironic, just how we already had a hero this week. but both heroes are heroes in two different ways. Now, they both killed people. Daniel Penny killed Jordan Neely, and his buddies killed Jordan Neely, but it wasn't intentional. But the Luigi can't pronounce his last name. He killed the CEO intentionally, but he's called the hero. What is a hero? Somebody answer that for me. What do we call a hero now? Is a hero someone that stands up for justice? Or is a hero somebody that blows out a rich guy's fucking brains on the pavement in New York City? Somebody just answer that for me. And yeah, I don't know much about the case. And honestly, this doesn't really concern me at all. But just somebody tell me, what is a hero? What is a hero?